welcome to Kids Church. My name is Grace and this is my friend Theo. And we are here to hang out for the weekend. But if you're sitting down, now's the time to stand up and we're gonna let our wiggles out, okay? So you're gonna follow me. You're gonna put your right hand up, or your left, if you don't know. I get confused sometimes. And you're gonna wiggle it around like that, wiggle it. Okay, now you're gonna put your other hand up and you're gonna wiggle it around. You're gonna wiggle it. Okay, good job. And our wiggles are out. Perfect, thank you. And now you can be seated. Did you know it is spring break? Have you been enjoying your days off?
Oh, buddy.
You know, something really cool has happened over spring break. If you tuned in last week, we planted some beans. And guess what? The beans are growing. Do you see them? There are some little green beans inside of my pot. Make sure you water them, keep them by sunlight, and they will grow. It is now everyone's favorite time of the week.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle. Excuse me, have we got a show for you?
So every week we highlight one kid who's doing something awesome and it's great and is amazing, and they get this fancy dancy certificate as well as a gift that always tastes pretty good. Okay, ready? We're gonna do a drum roll. Okay. The sweet star of the week is Hudson. Congratulations, you are the sweet star of the week. Did you hear that, Theo? That's so exciting. You'll be getting a very tasty gift from one of us sometime this week. And now it is time for worship. Oh, hold on, wait. We got an announcement? Oh yeah, it's gonna be Palm Sunday soon. And on Palm Sunday is when we are gonna sing a song together. So on April 10th, parents, if you're watching, make sure your kids are here. And for our worship song this morning, we're gonna practice the song we'll be singing on Palm Sunday. So let's try and remember this. There's no actions, you just gotta wave around your little palm branch. And me and Theo will be right back.
This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made.
Okay, question of the week. Who is in your family? Do you have brothers, sisters, cousins, an uncle twice removed named Jerry who lives in Manitoba? No? Okay. Well, I have some family, so I want to share some photos of them with you. So this is my family. That is my mom and my dad, and I don't know who that person in the middle is. No idea. Who is she? Oh yeah, that's me. And some people have one parent, or they have two brothers, or no brothers, or one sister, or no siblings at all, like me. Each of us have different kinds of families, and that's okay. Sometimes we don't get along with our family, or we fight from time to time. And sometimes we don't love each other the way that we should. But that's because we're all human, and our families aren't perfect. And this is also my family. That is me and my friend Sam. Did you know that friends, well, they're not part of your biological family like your mom or your dad or your sister, but they are still your family. Your friend could be really important to you and could be like a sibling. And a good friend will care about you and love you. And we're now going to look at what Jesus says about family in the Bible. Now, in the book of Matthew, we read this. Then Jesus' mother and brothers arrived. Standing outside, they sent someone to call him. A crowd was sitting around him, and they told him, Jesus, your mother and brothers are outside looking for you. And Jesus says, who are my mother and brothers? Then he looked at the crowd seated around him in a circle, and he said, here are my mother and my brothers. And Jesus said, whoever does God's will is my brother, sister, and mother. Okay, wait, what? What is he talking about? The people in the crowd are his family? Jesus is actually talking about the people of the early church. And did you know you're actually not only part of your little mother, brother, daughter, sister family, but you're also part of a huge family. Huge. That is made up of millions and billions of people. And that family is called the church. And these are your church family. And they're pretty awesome. So all the people in your church and your friends and your family and your community are here to walk alongside you and to love and care for you. Those people are your family.
The church is the building we go to when we want to learn about God.
Nope, this is a church.
Those are people.
Yep, in fact, it's you and me.
You kinda lost me.
The church isn't a building. The church is the people who have made Jesus the leader of their lives. And that's us. We don't go to church, we are the church. And we exist for the world.
Oh, okay. I still don't get it.
Let's look in the book of Acts. That's where the Bible talks about the very first church, the people who first believed in Jesus. They didn't have buildings to meet in, so they met where they could, usually in people's homes.
So their church was a house?
Nope, the church met in houses. Even then, the church was the people. And the apostles taught them many things about God. They did great and wonderful things with God's power. God did amazing things through everyone in the church.
Through all the people? How?
The people of early church put others first. They prayed together, they shared meals, they shared their time, they shared everything.
Everything? Really? Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. The Bible tells us that when one of them needed something, others shared what they had. They even sold things and used the money to help out.
That's amazing.
That's putting others first. The early church was really good at it. For instance, this one guy, Joseph, sold a field and brought the money to the people of the church to help those who needed it.
Awesome. What made them do that?
They all agreed. They all wanted to live like Jesus, and the apostles told them how Jesus put others first when he died on the cross and went up to heaven.
The early church learned about Jesus and lived like him, so they put others first. I think I get it.
Great, but you haven't heard the best part. When others saw how those first church people lived, it made them want to follow Jesus too. In fact, more people decided to follow Jesus every single day.
Wow, God did do amazing things through the first church people.
And God still does amazing things through his people when they live like Jesus and put others first.
Right, because we are the church.
And we exist for the world.
Wow, okay. That makes way more sense. So we are all brothers and sisters in Christ. I think I get it now. And as these people, we are called to love and care for others. That is the call of the church. And we're gonna do a little craft today that reminds us about that family. So we're gonna fold our paper in half and cut it in the middle. And you can chuck this other half away. So let's say you come across someone who is homeless or looks like they're homeless and they're hungry and they need food. What does caring for that person look like? Does it mean we look at the lunch we have and we think, I'm kind of hungry and it's kind of uncomfortable going up to someone? No, because we are brothers and sisters in Christ, with Mom's permission, we are to go up to that person and give them our lunch, give them our whole lunch. In fact, Jesus tells us to go even further. You are to give that person your dinner. And not only that, you're to give that person the socks off your feet. And while you're at it, you might as well give them your jacket. Oh, and the toque you're wearing, why don't you just give them your whole closet? But guess what? That is what being a church family looks like. Now that I've folded up my little bit of paper, I am going to draw on the folded edge half a person. Here is my half a person. And we're gonna cut him out. And guess what? Because I am a part of your family, if you ever need help, or if you want to talk, or if you need prayer, I am always here. So make sure that you reach out to me. Oh, they're supposed to be holding hands. So I might be like okay at being a friend, but I'm not good at crafts. I'm gonna try that again.
When you try your best but you don't succeed.
I messed it up again. What in the world? I think I got it this time.
3 hours later.
What am I doing wrong? Okay. If you can figure this out better than I can, please, please. They're supposed to be holding hands. Anyways, so much for that idea. It is now time for me to say goodbye, and I will see you next time on Kids Church, or hopefully I can actually manage to do the craft. Bye.